Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Showtime, baby!
I am the prize.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Staves off the cross-up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Just hold your breath. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Springs forward with the drive rush. Barely blocks the jump in. They've got the meter for a KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two chases them down. He tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. Grabs them. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player one has a slight light. Both fighters planning something? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Creates an opening with a low heavy?
Merde!
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins like this with hard. Springs forward with the drive rush. Coach reads the jump in perfectly. Drive rush. Shoots their shot.
Encore.
Taps them on the goal. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
C'est quoi ces joueurs qui jouent comme des légendes?
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fireball. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Throws him down. Trips him up. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Starts with a jump in. The cross up connects. Grabs him. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Long low attack hits. Feeling out the spacing. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jump? Barely blocks the jump-in.
Merde, putain!
This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Jump in. Quick breather. The Shoryu engine gives them the business. Will we see a drive impact? Goes for the jump in. It connects with the throw. Good job escaping that. This unleashes some big damage. Sticks out a kick. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They got a big down forward rush. Could we see a drive impact here? Here comes the corner pressure. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. A jump? What are they gonna turns out? Player two.
Ah putain! Quand ça c'est, je réussis pas à la super là, putain!
Checks with a medium. Drops them from the air. Knocks them out of the air. Sets up with the jump in. Anti-air in the clutch. Dangerous range here. A jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Cross-up attack. All in with a rush. Noticeable life lead. If this is gonna hurt.
Il va pas me battre de 0 quand même.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Gets a chance with that jump in. Gets the jump in. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Was looking for that jump attack. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. A drive impact could end it all here.
Merde!
Taking stock. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
Putain!
Who will capitalize on an open in there?
Merde! Qu'est-ce que j'ai foutu là, putain!
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a beefy control, hits him with a stopping bomb. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arm. Throws a fireball. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Air slasher. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Shows a medium kick. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Barely blocks the jump in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Their life is hanging by a thread. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Somehow manages to block the jump in. Oh, here we go. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Gets scooped from down low. Breaks the block with a throw. Connects with the throw. Player 1 can't let this get all in with the rush.
Merde!
Oh, putting the cherry on top. How does Sakura hit? Mai's gonna show you just why they call her the alluring Kunoichi. Nippon Ichi! Dangerous range here. Shakes things up with a fireball.
Ah!
That corner is starting to look scary.
Merde!
Gets him the perfect fireball. The drive impact doesn't work. Oh, can this drive bring them back? Player 1 shows some disrespect to that invincible special.
Yeah.
That was catch can if you're gonna get in a fight.
Putain, il m'a perturbé ce personnage là. Putain. J'ai fait du n'importe quoi là.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. You can use a drive rush like that
Merde.
to maintain the pressure. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out.
Putain!
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Blocks the jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Shoots off a fireball up close. Parries the attack. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Merde!
They've piled up
Putain, j'ai
their
glissé là.
knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Jump. Air slasher. Oh, burnout triggered. What'll happen here? Gotta do better than that. Jumps in. What are they gonna do? Doing some quick planning? Checking with the fireball. How this can lead to some big damage. Goes to the air.
Merde.
What's next? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, what a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Sticks the jump in. Backs them into the corner. Player two with the life lead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Projectile to try and change the situation. The impact gets blocked. Uses the drive rush here to steal the turn. That drive impact is blocked. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Decides to meet them in the air. Feeling out the spacing. Got their eye on the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right, what's coming up next? Drive rush to keep it going. The jump in is denied. That was a tough cross-up. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night.
Ils sont forts, les mecs.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. Nails the anti-air. Springs forward with the drive rush. Still very early in the round.
Merde.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive.
Putain, j'arrive pas à faire ça juste un dash là, putain.
Will we see a drive in?
J'arrive pas à faire ça.
Going in? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Jumps?
J'arrive pas à faire ça juste après un dash, putain.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Blocks the low heavy and doesn't miss a beat. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one drops him hard.
Merde.
Amazing. Impact counter.
Enfoiré, putain.
Oh, that's so sick.
Merde.
There's a burnout. Player one, all the throw.
Merde.
Impact squat. Baits out the low pin. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What are they gonna do? A jump? Gotta do better than that. Great jump. Sets up with the jump in. A real clutch anti-air. Jump. What are you jumping in for? Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's this.
Oh.
Now, find a new rival.
Putain, c'est que des 18 000 et que des 19 000. Hein.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Still slugging it out here. Goes for the throw. Takes a trip. Had the radar up and running. He was looking for that jump attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Will we see a drive in? Still slugging it out at this range. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Who will capitalize on an
Merde! Putain! Enfoiré!
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shows a medium kick. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Jumps. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The jump in is denied. Breaks the block with a throw. There's a change of shot. Calls out their shot and responds with authority. Both drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters
Je m'en doutais, elle allait faire ça.
The winner will be the one who manages it best. Going in, manages to block the jump in attack. Oh yeah! Hey! Closes with the throw.
Je devais la gagner cette partie là.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Starts it, the low block. Jumps in. There's an overdrive arc. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. What'll happen? This can lead to some big damage. Good decision with that throw. Back to the corner, the low. Here comes the corner pressure. Keeps him out. Oh my God, what a throw set. The jump is 89. Turns out. Ooh, what a smart throw. What a finish. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over
Tu veux ta revanche?
Let's believe it's time for that run back. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Rips the slasher out. Fantastic reactions there. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Player 2 is lucky. They are not afraid to let the overdrive arc fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Takes the grip. Perfect read to finish with the low attack. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Air slasher. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Can't tech the throw? Player 2 has the light lead. Can they use it? Both fighters planning something? Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Rips the slasher out. Goes with the fireball. Shows a medium kick. What'll happen here? Player 1 is barely hanging in there. And the air is a clutch. Are we gonna see a drive rush to keep it going? From above with the guillotine. Links it. Connects with the throw. Player 1 is gonna pass him on the throw. Closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Ouais, je sais pas si je pourrais grimper jusqu'à 20 000 là. Il me manque encore 1700. C'est chaud hein. 1700. Non, je pourrais pas les gagner les 1700. Médium. Encore 700, je suis médium. Non, diamant.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and
Encore
bragging
700, je
rights
suis
are at
diamant.
stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The low is denied. Trips him up. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Backs them into the corner. Goes for the throw. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The jump in is denied. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Well-timed corner switch. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Closing. What's next? Takes a trip. Who will capitalize on an opening first? And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in is denied. Jumps up. triggered. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Super arts on deck for both sides. They're going for the super art? Wow, that's some big time damage there. Pokes with the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at the low kick hit. This is gonna hurt. Reads the jump in perfectly. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Hits the drive. Light lead is there, throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Both avoiding the wall like a plague. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Il est parti vite, mais... Ah. Putain, mon portable sera chargé, il sera chargé dans 1h10. Ah.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going. Showtime!
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Denies that throw attempt. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Big parry there and maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Drive reversal to break in. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player 2 is just about out of drive over now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Opts for the air encounter. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. The jump in catches them. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The throw misses. Picture perfect punish counter. Life lead opens up. Jump. Denied.
Ah, j'ai raté. Putain, je voulais faire le truc là, j'ai raté. Putain merde, pas assez, j'ai fait que 2 secondes de charge.
What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs them. Player 2 has the life lead. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge puts the super armor to good
Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait là?
Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Still slugging it out at this range. Breaks the low kick hits. Crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. Noticeable life lead. Needs some air to air. And whip. They're wide open. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Just go for it. We're closing it out. Player 2.
Ah, j'aime pas comment il a joué là.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Je m'en doutais.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws a fireball. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. What's the play here? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. With that drive impact,
Putain!
knockdown, KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge.
Merde, ça marche même pas le bouton là.
I can't keep track of these corner switches. Jumps in. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Grabs and throws him away. A quick breather. Will we see a drive impact? Draws out their shot and responds with authority. Baits out the attack and gets the KO. Well, listen.
T'es pas joué le gars là, c'est quoi ça?
That was a decisive win.
Putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
Putain.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish count. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Who's gonna make a move? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. They've got the meter for a KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Air slasher. Things are slow going right now. Hits them with a stopping bottom. Hits them with a double knee press. Just goes for it at this range. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Smart play with the throw. A drive impact could end it all here. KO. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
C'est parti vite fait. Hein.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumping.
Ah, c'est une challenge, c'est vrai.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Saw that low heavy coming. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Slips the grab. The jump-in is denied. The grab misses. The low is denied. Holds out with the block. Knocked down. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the set? They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Below hits them with a stopping bomb. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Jumps up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Looking for a chance. Air slasher. Jumps. Oh yeah. Connects with the throw. Quick breather. Right where they look.
Putain, j'ai raté ça, putain. Putain, je rate mes coups là, c'est pas possible ça.
Definitely one to watch. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Not having the cross-up. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. All right, player 1 with the life lead. Very solid corner switch. Oh! Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage.
Merde!
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Denies the low heavy. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
아프다!
Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. They need to rely on their instincts here.
아, putain, j'ai raté ça! Non!
Picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Medium kick hits. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The jump-in is denied. Nice tech. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Going in, uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Goes for the jump-in. What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knocked them out of the air. This is the time to drop some hard. Looking for a chance. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jumps in. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks with a medium kick. Both fighters look to set things up as it springs forward with a drive rush. Both fighters have a full super meet. Drops them. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Blocks across a good read. Zones with the fireball. Sets up with the jump-in. This unleashes some big damage. Connects with the throw. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Links it. Sticks out a kick. This is gonna hurt. Anti-air in the clutch. Curls him from above.
Merde!
What's this Shikuhado gonna do? Low heavy. The jump-in is denied. Cross-up attack. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Big Mama Jamma! Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
거기서 쓸 리자모 là.
Jumps in. From low heavy to gets the jump in. Holds out with the block. Decides to go in with the target combo. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The jump-in is denied. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Rips the slasher out. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Both fighters want to establish a drive rush to keep it going. Medium kick hits. They're trading attacks. Side switch in the corner. Drive boosted hello. Still scrapping for control of the space. Checks with a medium kick. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Goes to the air. Jumps. This can lead to some big damage. Burnout activates. Clutch anti-air. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Jumps up. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Solid anti-air. All in with a rush. Quick breather. Player 2 is in a very troublesome hole.
Merde!
Goes to the air. Blocks the low kick. Plenty of health. Full gauges. This can lead to some big damage. Throws them. What's next? What are they going to
Ah!
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Quick medium poke. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
Ah! Ah, c'était quoi ça?
It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Player 2 gets the win.
Merde! Putain! Putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 has the life lead. No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Blocks the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Bends the gauge on the drive rush. Taking stock. Player 1
Merde.
gets the hit land and they're gonna get a bonus here. Will we see a drive impact? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Blocks the low heavy. Player 1 can't use any more KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The jump in is denied. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Neither of them willing to back off here. Grabs him. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? They're backed up into the corner. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Blocks it. That's his combo hit. Drive runs to keep it going. Put the exclamation point on that with his ODR. Jumps up. Gotta be careful. Excellent block. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one. Clutch anti-air. This can lead to some big damage. Player grabs it with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Slasher. The last round. It's now or never. Smart play with the throw.
J'ai pas donné de coup, hein.
We're just getting started here. Who will take control? You've got to be mindful of reach and jumping. Anti-air and then punch. Soup cross-up attack. Oh, yeah. Drive gauge management hit knocked him out of the air. Keeps him out. Clutch, anti-air. Finds the target. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Ooh, you never solid anti-air. Somehow manages to block the jump in. All in with a rush. Reads the jump in perfectly. Gotta do better than that. Crowns him from above. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What are they gonna do? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Excellent block. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Medium kick. Breaks it.
Putain, enfoiré. Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Jumps up. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Hold your breath. Sticks the combo. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Long low attack hits. Blocks the ambiguous crosser. Takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Knocked down to the
Merde.
wire. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Holds out with the
Je peux pas faire ça juste un dash, juste après un dash, je peux pas faire ça. Hein.
Early round decisions are so important. Set drive rush to keep it going. Scrapping it out up close. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Merde, putain!
Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Excellent block. Life lead is there. A super art and whip. They're wide open. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Putain.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Showtime, baby!
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Throws them down. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Throws them to negate the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block. Grabs him. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in their favor. Boxes KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps up. Oh yeah! Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Barely blocks the jump in. Burnout activates. Super clutch corner switch. They've got the meter for a drive.
Merde!
Going in, player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Oh my god, what a throw tech! What'll happen? This unleashes some big damage. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. And whips! They're wide open! Connects with medium kick. Ooh, what a smart throw! Players casting out the drive for that OG cycle uppercut! Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Ooh, you never know. How did they read that throw? A jump in? Drives it back, misses. This can lead to some big damage. Noticeable life lead is a oh my god, they just choked it up. This is gonna hurt. No, critical art now. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the drive gauge. Hits them with a stopping block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Blocks the jump in. No good up high. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Oh! Carries to cancel the fireball. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. The pace is slowed considerably. Who will make the first move? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Holds out with the block. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Throws them to negate the block. Let's off the projectile to waste time. Gets the jump in. The jump in is denied. Jump. All right, what's coming up next? And burnout activates. Takes a trip. In there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That drive impact doesn't get through. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe to pick the good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Heading that meter like it's nobody's business. Wow, that's some big springs forward with the drive rush. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Turns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. So get up to get down. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. So, what's next? Rips the slash around. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Connects with the throw. Great job of escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Throw is denied. What a lead. Punish counter sets the pace. Flatline goes. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Adds a bit of OD spice. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Player 2 hits them with a stop.
Merde.
Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Gives the Rick Cage some TLC. Psycho Blitz wakes him up. Hits that with confidence. Crowns him from above. A jump in? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Keeps him out. Flatlines him. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Grabs and throws him away.
Ça marche pas, ça.
Jumps. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 chases them down. No good on high. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Sticks the jump in. Gets the jump in. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps in. Oh yeah! Kill rush. Jumps. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush. Hits them with a stop and bob. Genius read. The drive impact is off for the Psycho Cannon. Time to start. That's not gonna hit. Will we see a drive impact? Player 1 is in a full burnout trigger. The throw missed. Player 2, ooh, what a smart throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is gonna hurt. They've got the meat snakes in the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if it.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. Blocks the jump in. Nothing but air for the impact. The cross-up connects. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them. What's next? They're being absolutely relentless.
J'ai dashé, putain, enfoiré.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and pop. Neither of them willing to back off.
Yeah.
Jumps up. Quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. That's a counter. Both fighters planning something. Crowns them from above. Jumps it solid anti-air. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with and whips. They're wide open. Hopes with a medium kick. This is gonna hurt. Drive impact misses. Anti-air in the clutch. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Okay, here we go. Player squalls flat into the guard roll. That corner is raw super hard income. Really says welcome to the club. Both sides getting ready. Changes the pace with the fire. Oh, they switch sides. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Escapes the court, crowns him from above. Sets up with the jump in. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Gets the tips with the low heavy. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. The super armor does its job. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The low kick connects. No good up high. Staves off the process.
Yeah.
Player 1 chases them down. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Reads them. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks them with a projectile. Nails the anti-air. Hits them with a stop and pop. Jumps in. Jumps up. Jumps. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Gets a risky puff in. Gets the jump in. Goes for the jump in. Breaks the block with a throw. Creates an opening with a low heavy. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump in. The last round. It's now or never. From low heavy to, this can lead to some big damage. That feeling out phase is over. They're going for the super art. Turning it right up with the super. Weekend pleasure. We're in for a good time. Look at the damage. Pumping hard. Okay. Clutch anti-air. What are they gonna do? Nice air slasher. A jump drive impact misses. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This is the time to believe in your abilities. What are you jumping in for? That was not just catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Bientôt bientôt diamant. Hein. Bientôt diamant. Encore 600 000.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jump in. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are these fighters thinking now? Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna make a move? Put one in the pocket. Who's gonna break the silence first? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? We're at the halfway point of the round.
Elle a beaucoup d'énergie, hein.
Well past the warm-up phase. Fantastic reaction there. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump-in is denied. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean.
Merde!
The quarter ejects the air attempt.
Putain!
Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Decides to meet them in the air. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Very slick with the combo. Blocking that drive impact.
Elle a du réflexe, ça.
A quick breather. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump.
Merde!
What'll happen here? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Jumps in. Can they create an opportunity? Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move now. This may turn the overhead denied. We put the fear of God in it. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Box him with a target combo. Close him. What's next? Player two with the life lead. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Did well to get the buff in there. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage.
Merde!
The jump in catches them. Sticks the jump in. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. And the throw ends the round. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Merde.
Player one didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. They're backed up into the corner. Both fighters planning something? Still slugging it out at this range. From upstairs. Smart play with the throw. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Going in? Are we going to see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Drowns him from above. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Hey! They're in range. We going to see a jump-in? A dash? What'll be the plan here? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. So, what's next? This is a critical moment. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Get out of nowhere. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They're trading attacks. Air slasher. Player one has the life advantage. The impact gets blocked.
Merde!
Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. We are near the end of the round. He opts for the throw to close it out. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Jumps in.
Merde.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Blocks it. What'll happen here? They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of drive runs to keep it going. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. The wide lead opens up. Can they jump on an opening here? Jump reads the jump in perfectly. Excellent block. Medium kick hit. They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. Checks with the projectile. Gets a chance at that jump in. No good up high. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Starts with the jump in. Gets the jump in. The jump in is denied. Players can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Holds out with the block. Very solid corner switch. Sticks the jump in. Knocked down. Player 2 is KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in is denied. Jumps up. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand of that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Jumps in, drops them. Both fighters planning, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. But can this drive bring them back? Anti-air in the front. Player 1 can't let the piston leak some big damage. Player breaks through with the throw. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sneaks in above. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Solid combo. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Takes a grip. Punish counter. This could lead to something KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Connects with medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. They return to center stage. Gets scooped from down low. Jumps in. What's the next move? Jumps. Overdrive check. Knockdown and player 1 is dominating this match. Quick breather. Finishes it with anti-air. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
J'ai quitté là.